Hey guys, Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this is Mail Monday, a weekly series that's not so much about the gameplay, although this is awesome, but instead is about your questions and my answers to them. So sit down, get comfortable, here we go. Shooting Massacre Memories. Hey Woody, what's up? I'm a 17-year-old guy from Norway, and I'm a member of a political youth organization called AUF. I'm not sure if you remember, but in 2011, there was a shooting on AUF's summer camp on the island Utoya, apologies for my pronunciation, where 69 people died. I was lucky enough to survive, but I know some people who weren't as fortunate as I was. I did get shot twice, though. First one on the back of my kneecap, and the other one in my thigh. The thing that I need help with is to simply forget. I think about what happened to that day every single day of my life, and as much as I'd like to just forget about it, I can't. I have night terrors, usually 4 times a week, and if I remember correctly, you had them too. So how the fuck do you get rid of them? What happened 2 years ago was terrible, but I've got friends who were there, and they don't seem to worry nearly as much nowadays as I do. Why is that? I'd appreciate it a lot if you could help me. Thank you, and keep making awesome videos. Rest in peace, Wings. If you don't get the Rest in Peace Wings video, I'll throw an annotation up. If you think I'm not being serious, you can look it up. My name was on the participant list, etc. I did a little cyber stalking of this guy, and everything I've discovered shows that he's legit. So here we go. Okay, so rather than make this all about me, I'll just tell the fast forward version of what he's referencing here and throw an annotation where I've told this in another video. What happened to me was my house was getting robbed. I confronted the burglar, and then, while the confrontation was kind of bravish, afterwards I had night terrors for like a decade, where the concern about this guy's violation of my privacy and potential to damage us and etc., it weighed heavily on my head. I did it the wrong way. All I did was sort of nothing, and hope that it fades. I woke up in cold sweats. I had, I'd wake up in paralyzing fear all the time, and that's not the right way to do it. I wish that I had gotten some help. I wish that that I had someone to talk to, probably a professional of some sort, who would have, helped me deal with this sort of thing. I mean, and you have, based on your letter, some sort of survivor's guilt, but mostly you just want to stop the pain. You just want to make this go away and move on to a place where you can get on with your life. And doing that is going to start with talking to somebody. It can be a friend, it can be a parent, but I think it makes a lot of sense for it to be a professional who can help you work through this. I don't know Norway's culture. In the U.S., there would be some people who maybe just aren't really interested in working through stuff with a professional. Like it's somehow tougher or better to work through everything on their own. But I'm not one of those guys. I think it's a much better idea to see someone, to talk to them, and to just spend some time on a couch, man. That's what you need. So please, actually do it. Actually do it. You're 17. You shouldn't be doing this on your own, right? This happened to you when you were 15, presuming 2 years ago. Tell your parents. Let them know that you're still having night terrors, that you're still having trouble, and that you want to talk to somebody about it, that you want to see someone about it. Unless there's like severe financial strain in the family, and that's just impossible. I mean, if it were my family, then that would become one of our top financial priorities in life, to help my son get past this. That's where I think your family needs to be right now. So, talk to a pro, get some real help, and get past this. If you don't, based on my history, you have 8 more years of night terrors before they just get less and less common, and they get less frequent and less severe, and you move past it. Love Hexagon. You guys will like this one. It's both cliche and messed up. Woody, I'm in 8th grade and I have a situation. I've had the biggest crush on this girl for 2 years, right? So since 6th grade. I'm friends with a lot of the popular kids at school, but I don't consider myself popular. A guy that I like hates her and she does not like him. I've been thinking about fighting him, but then I wouldn't be able to go to the dance on Friday. I was in a group with her and my friend earlier in the week, and the friend told her that she should go to the dance with my other friend. I told my other friend this, and he doesn't like her. There's this other girl that might like the girl, but I'm friends with the girl I like, and she likes him, and I have 2 questions, and he just goes on and on. Basically, he's liked this girl for 2 years, and there's a dance coming up, and he hasn't even asked her. They're going to go to different high schools next year, which means whatever. They're going to go to 9th grade. They're going to be 14-ish. And what happens from here? All right, so while I get that you're young, you're in 8th grade, this same thing happens to guys all the way up through like 18 years old. What this relationship needs is movement. Movement in any direction is positive movement. If you ask her to the dance and she flat out says, "No way, you're white and I'm racist against whites," or whatever she says, then you'll have the movement that you need. You'll know what to do next, which is find a new girl. Or she'll say, "Yeah, heck, I'll go to the dance with you. You're cute." And then you'll have the movement that you need. Any movement is positive movement at this point because you've been stuck liking the same girl for 2 years, and that's not like winner behavior. And you're a winner. That's the situation that you're in. So, I think you want to know how to get the girl. Dude, how would someone get you to like them that doesn't already like you? You know, the answer is, well, shucks, I kind of make flash decisions in the first couple of minutes as to whether or not this person is girlfriend material. So does she. Ask her out, find out if you're boyfriend material, and accept the answer. And no matter what happens, get some positive movement and figure out where this relationship is supposed to be. So that's my answer to you. Make it happen. Whatever it is, get some movement, move past being stuck in this girl's friend zone for ages. Self-esteem and self-consciousness. Hey Woody, I'm 21 years old, 5 foot 11 inches tall, and 210 pounds. I need some advice with tackling low self-esteem. To sum myself up, I'm overweight and very self-conscious. I've been bullied most of my life, developed low self-esteem, and a lack of friends to talk to on a personal level. I have no diploma or GED. If you're European or international somewhere, GED is like testing out of high school. You take a test and prove you're as smart as a high school graduate. I'd really like some help battling with those things. I want to lose some weight and become fit, but in my head, I'm always thinking someone's staring at me, making rude comments about me to themselves. If I want to go to the gym or work out and exercise, I'd be embarrassed to go because of what I look like now. I feel if I lose weight and become more active, my self-esteem would resolve itself, and I'd become more outgoing and develop relationships with people. Do me a solid, give me some advice. I'd appreciate it, and so would others. Man, I wish there was some way I could just give you thick skin. I wish there was some way that I could just change the thought process in your head. What you should know is this. People who are actively working on an issue are not criticized by anyone but the douchiest of douchebags. If I see a fat guy out jogging and, there he is, he's got kind of his boobs flapping and whatever, my thought process is, look at that guy. He's out jogging. That's not a loser, that's a winner. That's a guy who's doing something about his current situation. That's what you are too. You are not a loser, you are a winner, right? You are out there taking care of business, making sure that you get thin, that you get fit, that you get re-educated, that you do your stuff. I wish that, you could just hold your head up high and say, damn straight, this is the current me, but the future me is going to be incredible. You wait and see. Because that's what I'm thinking as I see this letter. Yeah. The current you is flawed. Whose current us isn't flawed, right? That's a freaking normal situation. What you need to do is turn the future you into the best version of you that exists. The future you should be the super you. And that clearly is what you want to do, right? That's what's going on in your head right now. But, you're just having a hard time taking that first step because you're worried about what other people will think. Let me tell you what other people will think. That guy's in the process of a transformation. Burn that into your head, go out, take the first step, start feeling good about you, and then you'll be in a better place. Hey Woody, I've watched most of your Mail Monday videos and I love the series. You've been asked this question before, but it's always been directed towards younger viewers, high school, etc. This question would really be helpful to me, and I'm sure a lot of other viewers. If you're not in high school, how do you get girls? For example, I'm a male, I live in Australia, and I'm currently at university, but most people always seem too busy. Do I only go for girls that are in my lectures? Do I try to go to the friend zone first and then make a move? Or do I talk to a random girl about walking about? Walking about, nice, Australian. Please, help a loyal sub from down under. Yeah, so you gave all these options, and my answer to them is yes. We've had Mercadurka on Painkiller already a bunch of times. And for those of you that don't know, Mercadurka is ridiculously successful with girls. And I asked him about it. And I didn't say it at the time, and I want to say it nicely, but 2 years ago, Mercadurka was kind of chubby. He wasn't the guy that would like walk into a room and instantly every girl would just wish to create super offspring with. That is closer to my description of him today. But the Mercadurka of 2 years ago, was a good-looking guy, but a little heavier than perfect. So, how did he get all these girls? A numbers game, baby. He found them in lectures, he found them in cafeterias, he found them at parties, he found them everywhere, and the guy's funny and he's a great talker. That's what I want from you. Don't take every no as some sort of personal rejection that goes on your long-standing record and devalues you as a human. No's are bullshit. Don't even worry about that. You know how much hate I get every day? I get more hate every day than you've had in your lifetime so far. And I don't give a fuck. I don't. Let it go. So that's what I want you to do when you get girls. Ask them out. If they don't seem interested, clearly they have bad judgment anyway. Find the next one. When you're in college, getting girls is a numbers game. When you're out of college, getting girls is about online dating. That's how you find them, because it's difficult. You just don't get exposed to as many people as you do when you're still in school. That was Mail Monday. If you liked it, give it a like. If you're new around here, subscribe in the top right corner.